Yo, back with another video, man. It's feeling good right now. Thinking a lot, so made this video. I was talking to my homie Lake maybe like 2 weeks ago, and we were just talking about women because, you know, no, I'm still learning. I'm still learning, so like I kind of go to him about certain things. And he was telling like maybe Keyshawn you need to change something, and he was giving me an example about our freshman year when we came to college. How he was very shy and he was very stuck in his ways, and the people on the Strode team like kind of offer him some things to change. You know what I'm saying? Like just like the way he dressed, and just I think mostly the way he dressed because I think he still kept the discerning person he was to his core, like the personality and just overall who he was. But and then he was like saying that maybe I should change something, and I kind of like rebutted that and saying that like, bro, I'm not gonna change anything about myself. Like if I come in contact with a woman and I feel like she'll like me for who I am, like I won't have to change anything because there's plenty of women. You know what I'm saying? What they say? There's plenty of fish in the sea. Like surely one of them would accept me for Keyshawn. But I was reading this book, Discipline is Destiny, and it was talking about flexibility is strength. My bad, let me fix this real quick. Flexibility is strength. And the whole chapter was about not being so narrow minded or not being so rigid, about not just having one weapon, but having many weapons to at your arsenal so you can use them. And I was like, damn, bro, maybe Malik was right. Maybe Malik was right. Maybe I do need to change certain aspects about myself. That doesn't make it a bad thing. It doesn't mean like that doesn't mean that like who I am right now is not good enough, or I'm not worthy for like you know what I'm saying for the women that I want to attract. But it's just like maybe the way I'm going about things is just not it. You know what I'm saying? It's kind of like trial and error. You know, like you try something and it's not working, so you do something else. It's kind of like it's what he usually say this a lot. He said, "You try something the first time, you get the same results the second time." So like, why would you want to live your life? You know what I'm saying? Stuck in the same place. Why would you want to live your life at a plateau? And you don't like. I think I just made a video about this about like being defensive. When people say that maybe we need to change something, like change our approach or like change the way we go about things, we kind of see it as an attack to our like to us, you know, like oh like am I not good enough or like am I failing or something? No, you just gotta learn. It's just that that way is not that way. It's not a right or wrong way. It's just there's a more efficient way, you know. And I'm not telling you to take everybody's advice and people telling you to change like oh I have to do what they say, but just to be open to it, you know. Being having one weapon is just like a neural mindset. You're not open to new possibilities, new opportunities, you know. Because it's like I said, just to have many weapons. Like you don't want to get stuck in the past. When I think of about like flexibility strength, it's kind of like you're that person with the flip phone. Everybody else has touchscreen, you know. Like you're behind. Like nobody wants to be behind. So change is necessary. Change is necessary. It doesn't have to be nothing monumental or grand, but just like the tiniest things. And the way I think about it too is like nobody stays the same forever. And if you do, you're just a jackass because like who are you trying to prove something to? You know what I'm saying? Are you trying to prove something like oh like I'm different, like I'm not like everybody else? Because at the same time, like for example, the clothes thing, he might have changed his clothes, but deep down he was still himself to the core. So just because you change something doesn't mean that you're changing your whole personality or you're changing who you are. It just means that you change like a piece to be better in life. To be better in life. That's what we should strive for, just to be better in life. It was talking about Tom Brady. It's like, yes, he had talent and hard work, but what he focused on was just trying to get to be more accurate, to be more accurate. That's how he kept his, what I'm saying? I don't know how long he was in the league, but that's how he stayed great for so long. So yeah, I feel like, yeah, I'm just gonna quit talking. But thank you for watching my video. Y'all have a good day or a good night, and y'all be safe. Love y'all.